These days, with all the content we consume daily from the internet alone, it's hard to retain and remember all that information. In this video, we'll be teaching you the 3 best techniques to improve your memory so you'll never forget a name or an anniversary ever again. Welcome to another video, Dream Achievers.
Challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are.
I'm sure everyone can agree that an integral part of success is knowledge. Whether it's meeting new people and getting them to like you, climbing the career ladder, or building a strong relationship with a partner, knowledge truly is power. But have you ever felt like there's simply too much information for you to process and retain? Perhaps you've been in a situation where you were introduced to someone new and immediately forgot their name, or have gotten in trouble with a partner for forgetting an anniversary. In situations like these, it's difficult not to feel embarrassed and disappointed in ourselves. How could we forget something so simple? Not to worry. Like many life skills, a strong and reliable memory can be developed through practice or even instantly. Here are the 3 best and quickest ways to improve your memory. First, make a conscious effort to pay attention. It's often all too easy to wander off in our minds and daydream even when we're out and about. But this can be one cause of a weak memory. If we are not paying attention, we will tend to forget even the simplest things very easily. So, even when you're not trying to remember something in particular, practice paying close attention to your surroundings and strengthen your observation skills. This is very simple to do. Perhaps you're taking a walk in the park. What kind of trees do you see? Is it sunny or cloudy? What are other people doing? What sounds do you hear? This might seem overly simple, but learning to notice our surroundings actually helps cultivate other skills as well, like concentration and focus, both crucial for building a strong memory. When paying attention becomes a part of our mental habits, even if it's just your surroundings, you will then carry this practice into other more important things, like when being introduced to someone new or listening to instructions in class. The next technique for improving your memory is by making mental associations. Do you remember when we were children and we were taught to sing the days of the week or the months at school? Associating new information to melodies or other words has been proven to be an effective way to retain and recall this new information. For example, when we are introduced to someone new, try to think of another word that reminds you of their name. For example, if you meet someone named Andrea, you can associate it with the famous tennis player Andrea Agassi or the opera singer Andrea Bocelli. Similarly, you can also recall instructions for a certain task by creating an acronym. A good example of this is how we learned the 5 Great Lakes through the acronym HOMES, which stands for Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior. If you were taught this in school, chances are you'll never forget the names of these lakes. Try doing mental associations with names, steps for a certain task, or even dates. You'll be surprised by how much you can remember. Now, for the last but definitely not the least way to improve your memory, repetition. As they say, practice makes perfect. When we practice or repeat words in our head right after we hear them, we have a much greater chance of recalling them in the future. For example, you are asking for directions from someone and they tell you the name of the street. Let's say the street name is Princeton. Repeat the word Princeton 5 times mentally and repeat it again after a few seconds. Doing this will solidify the word in your brain, and you might even still remember it weeks later. Especially with more complicated information, like specific instructions, dates, or numbers. You can also repeat them in writing, whether it's on a piece of paper or on your phone. Writing and seeing this information can ingrain it in your memory much sooner and faster. Not only that, but you're also building your ability to absorb information visually. Remember, a strong memory can be achieved with practice and by following these 3 techniques: paying attention, word association, and repetition. When you learn to do these 3 things regularly, you'll definitely notice how fast your memory has improved. If you want to see more content like this, give this video a thumbs up. And don't be shy to comment what topics you want us to talk about next. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Until next time, Dream Achievers.